Hi everyone, this is LAR Games, and today I'm watching episode 9 of the Idolmaster. It seems that this episode we're starting off with like a little horror movie section, so that's going to be interesting. Uh, yeah, I do wonder what the context is for this, but I guess we'll see. Let's get started. Is this her house? Or are they in a movie? It's probably definitely a movie. Pretty scary movie. So all three of them are in this movie, their little group. She survived longer than I thought she would. You'd think she'd already be dead by that time. Oh, sisters, huh? I just don't see that. I still really don't understand this group all that much. It's been explained to me, but at the same time, like, knowing the explanation, it still doesn't make too much sense to me. Maids everywhere. He's a very sharply dressed murderer. Oh, that's a run. Why would you ever tackle somebody with a knife? That's like a terrible idea. Well, somehow she got the knife out of his hand and stabbed him, so I guess it worked out. That's an odd time to say that. Why was it horrendous? Was it not a good movie? I love chapters. Well, I think that's one that you kind of have to choose one over the other. It's always really weird to me whenever a character has the name Mommy, because in Spanish that's like a cute way of saying mom. So like it's like he's calling her mom every single time. And I've only ever seen that kind of thing in anime. So I mean, it's probably something that happens in Japan, but like I've never really seen in real life a thing where they would make, oh, we're making this one thing, but it's only gonna last like 30 minutes. It's gonna sell out really fast. I guess maybe just because I live in the United States and everything that they do make here is like in huge quantities. I guess you got a real situation on your hands here. It's worse than murder, like in that movie. So all of you are absolved of any guilt. Or not absolved, but cleared of any guilt. Shoot, who's Takane? um, well, I'm not going to comment on that description of yourself. Kitchenette? Oh, spotlight? Yep, there we go. Questioning Yayoi. They're really getting into character. She probably made it herself. Sounds a bit weird. Guess they got back into that outfit, or maybe they just had a coat over it. Wow, she did a basically what was a shaft head tilt there, but it had a purpose. Is that Chihaya? No, Makoto. I think you're judging a little too quickly here. God, that's adorable. Blushing Makoto. Is something girly that she's trying to hide because she's embarrassed about it. I wonder if there's going to be a twist Because these sort of episodes usually have a twist. It's probably going to be nobody or somebody like in charge or something. Hey, Bicky. No, Hibiki. Well, work is more important. It is really weird for her to have fainted, though. Belly button. uh, they're fun characters. Is that a thing they like to do? Because I haven't seen any of that. I do wonder how much time has passed since the first episode. I feel like by this point they already all have very established relationships and many things that we haven't seen. Like there, I mean, would have been nice to see the first time they decided to call him Nichan, for instance. That's not Hibiki. Is it necessary to do a Naruto run around the place? She's gonna get one of those famous Japanese colds if she keeps running in that rain. She's thinking about that still. I didn't pay too much attention to how that movie went, so I assume she had some sort of epiphany relating to how that actually went in the movie and how, the parallels between the situations. Ah, right. Okay, that's what I expected. So who was the culprit? I guess they didn't say the name. Well, they probably did say the name in the movie, but oh, okay. She's gonna take yours as well. What is it? A bug? Oh, that's horrifying. You know, I wonder if we've actually ever seen an anime where they don't blur out the cockroach, and I guess that explains why she fainted. It's a bit of an overreaction to it, but still. So it did actually go how it went in the movie, basically. Sort of. We haven't found out the culprit. Is that an Xbox? Well, I still have no idea. Was it her? Might have been. We haven't seen any of these three this episode. That's interesting animation. Was it the three of them? There's a lot of production value. Was he? This was a very expensive thing, I feel. I guess it's one of them then. I felt she was just going to admit it. Probably should have put your name on it or something. So I guess she has to get one, right? Hey, two wrongs don't make a right. Yeah, but the one that suffered was Iori. They got the jellies, Mickey got the pudding, but Iori lost everything. Well, she didn't get anything. Again, with that description, I can't say anything about it. You can be fun detectives instead. Set. sound. There's like an announcer in the background. All right, well, that was a fun episode as usual. We got to see a lot of them interacting with each other and everyone else, which was really fun. Well, this is a bit. Hmm, it was an interesting visual, but yeah, fun episode. I really like their dynamic and personalities. They're just a lot of fun. Uh, and it seems they are the type to kind of get like really into a sort of game, because that does seem to be like their main thing. They just like to have fun, which is, well, understandable, but at the same time it gives them very defining personality trait. As to the difference between both of them, I still have no clue. I really can't tell which one is which or differentiate between their two personalities just yet. So, yeah, that's all I have to say about that. I hope you enjoyed my reaction to this episode. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.